His Manchester United career may have seen him specialise in being defensive, but having departed Old Trafford, it appears Rio Ferdinand's now on the attack. Once the most expensive defender in the world, Ferdinand left the Red Devils for Queen's Park Rangers in July after a trophy-laden 12 years at the club. And his final season, the majority of which was spent under David Moyes, is one he'd rather forget.
11 points clear to finish in 7th. It's a huge change of dynamics in that squad and results, and we wasn't used to being in that position. We're all part of winning teams and going out and competing for everything, and it just didn't happen that year.
Having replaced Sir Alex Ferguson, Moyes' ill-fated spell in the North West saw him lead the club to their worst ever Premier League finish. Despite parting ways with the Scot with 4 games of the Premier League season remaining, the 13-time champions weren't able to recover, and the club also missed out on European football for the first time in almost 30 years. But Ferdinand concedes that the ex-Everton boss wasn't entirely culpable for the team's demise.
It wasn't just David Moyes' problem and fault, it was all of us as a collective. We as players take responsibility as that, as individuals as well. But as well, from my perspective, there were things that I thought that were done, that could have been done differently from the manager. And I think every person you speak to within that squad would have something to say from their own perspective on matters.
With current side QPR sitting in the relegation zone, Loftus Road fans will be hoping Ferdinand's attentions will now turn to focusing on the future rather than reflecting on the past.